Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to take up the 8th lesson, Reach for the Top, Part 2, Maria Sharapova. In our last class, we learned about Santosh Yadav. In today's chapter, we are going to learn about another personality, Maria Sharapova. Now, who is Maria Sharapova? Maria Sharapova is a Russian girl who reached the summit of women's tennis when she was barely 18 years old. Now here you should remember we learned in our previous class about Santosh Yadav who made a world record at the age of 20 years by climbing the Mount Everest twice. And today's class we are going to talk about Maria Sharapova who made a world record in tennis when she was just 18 years old. Now let us read the chapter and understand what it is. There is something disarming about Maria Sharapova, something at odds with her ready smile and glamorous attire, and that something in her lifted her on Monday, 22nd August 2005, to the world number 1 position in women's tennis. All this happened in almost no time. Poised beyond her years, the Siberian-born teenager took just 4 years as a professional to reach the pinnacle. Now here we are talking about Maria Sharapova, who is always having a bright smile on her face and a very, very glamorous attire. Glamorous attire in the sense she is really confident in her upcomings. Next, what is it? She reached the highest position in the women tennis on August 22nd, 2005. And during that time, she was just a teenager. She was a teenager girl when she reached that particular level in the tennis. Now let us continue the lesson. However, the rapid ascent in a fiercely competitive world began 9 years before with a level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. Little Maria had not yet celebrated her 10th birthday when she was packed off to train in the United States. That trip to Florida with her father, Yuri, launched her on the path to success and stardom. But it also required a heart-wrenching 2-year separation from her mother, Yelena. The latter was compelled to stay back in Siberia because of visa restrictions. The 9-year-old girl had already learnt an important lesson in life, that tennis excellence would only come at a price. Now in this paragraph, we would like to understand that this competitive spirit of hers began 9 years before. That is, 9 years back, this particular journey of tennis started. And very few children would be prepared to take up this. Why was that? Because little Maria was not even 10 years old when she had to move to United States for further training in tennis. And that trip to Florida was with her father, Yuri. And that brought in lot of success and stardom for her. But this happened with a heart-wrenching incident, a really sad incident, because the 10-year-old Maria had to be separated from her mother, Yelena, for 2 years because her mother couldn't go with her. What was the reason for that? Because she had many visa restrictions and she couldn't go with her. Hence, the 10-year-old girl had to go alone with her father, and her mother had to stay back in Siberia, and she traveled all the way to Florida. And that time this young girl learned one important lesson in life. What was that? That tennis would not come so easily to her. She had to take up lot of problems and lot of things she had to face in life. I used to be so lonely, Maria Sharapova recalls. I missed my mother terribly. My father was working as much as he could to keep my tennis training going, so he couldn't see me either. So here you should remember, children, Maria used to miss her mother a lot. Her father used to go off for work because he had to keep her tennis training going on. He had to earn a bit of money for that. Hence, Maria used to be always alone and she missed her mother badly. Because I was so young, I used to go to bed at 8 pm. The other tennis pupils would come in at 11 pm and wake me up and order me to tidy up the room and clean it. So there also she had to uh, face some ragging incidents wherein she used to go to bed at 8 in the night and her seniors in her room used to come up at 11 o'clock in the night and they used to wake her up and ask her to clean the room and do all the odds in the room. Instead of letting that depress me, I became more quietly determined and mentally tough. I learned how to care of myself. I never thought of quitting because I knew what I wanted. When you come from nothing and you have nothing, then it makes you very hungry and determined. I would have put up with much more humiliation and insults than that to steadfastly pursue my dream. But these things, she says, would have depressed her. But she never got depressed. But she became more determined because she knew why she had come to Florida and what she required there. And that made her more tough. And she was ready to face anything in life to pursue her dream or to follow up her dream. That toughness runs through Maria even today. It was a key to her bagging the women's singles crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her meteoric rise to the world number one spot the following year. So this determination of Maria brought her really good things in her life. She bagged the women's singles crown at the Wimbledon tennis in 2004, and not only that, the following year she became the world number one in the tennis game. While her journey from the frozen plains of Siberia to the summit of women's tennis has touched the hearts of tennis fans, for the youngster herself, there appears to be no room for sentiment. The straight looks and the answers she gives when asked about her ambition make it amply clear that she considers the sacrifices were worth it. I am very, very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It's my job. This is her mantra for success. Now, what the Wimbledon star tells, she says that she is very competitive and she loves her work and she works really hard for that. So, working hard is the mantra for success, and she has no room for any sentiments or emotions there. She is very straightforward in her answers and very, very confident when she answers that. Though Maria Sharapova speaks with a pronounced American accent, she proudly parades her Russian nationality. Clearing all doubts, she says, I am Russian. It's true that the US is a big part of my life, but I have Russian citizenship. My blood is totally Russian. I will play the Olympics for Russia if they want me. So Maria Sharapova, we all know that she's from Siberia, that is Russia, and she has an American accent when she speaks, but she truly lifts up her Russian nationality. She says that she is a Russian, but though she is a part of US, she has a Russian citizenship. Her blood is Russian. So she says she is ready to play Olympics for Russia if the country wants her to. Like any number of teenage sensations, Maria Sharapova lists fashion, singing and dancing as her hobbies. Like any other teenager, Maria also has many, the hobbies like fashion, singing and dancing. She loves reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. Her fondness for sophisticated evening gowns appears at odds with her love of pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. So, she loves reading novels of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. And not only that, she loves wearing beautiful evening gowns. And not only that, with that, she has a liking for good food also. She loves pancakes with chocolate spread on it, and she loves orange drinks. Maria Sharapova cannot be pigeonholed or categorized. Her talent, unwavering desire to succeed, and readiness to sacrifice have lifted her to the top of the world. Few would grudge her the riches she is now reaping. This is what she has to say about the monetary gains from tennis. Of course, money is a motivation. Tennis is a business and a sport. But the most important thing is to become number one in the world. That's the dream that kept me going. So, Maria is very clear in her intentions. She says she is talented, and not only that, the readiness to sacrifice, the readiness to take up the difficulties has brought her to the top of the world. But now she's a very rich lady because she is earning out of this tennis. She's having money benefits from it. For that, she says, yes, money is really a motivation, but tennis is a business. This sports is a business. But the most important thing is to be number one in the world, and that competition keeps me going for that. So, this is about Maria Sharapova, the famous tennis player. I hope you understood the lesson, my dear children. I'll be sending you the notes as a PDF file. Copy down the notes in your notebooks, and in our live class, we'll explain in detail about the lesson. Thank you.